Hello, my name is Charles, and this is going to be a video about my experience with Grubhub. Please mind that this is the first time and only time I've ever used it, but I have used Uber Eats before, so that'll be my basis of what the review is. So before I get into the spiciness of this treachery and the frustration of what happened with not only the driver, but also the customer service not taking care of the customer, and their kind of insult, not directly an insult, but quite an insult to me and my boyfriend, I'm going to give you some background information of what happened and that piles up to the event. So out of the whole entire week, me and my boyfriend only get to see each other for 2 days, and that is the Saturday and Sunday. And every time that he likes to come over, I want to spend the time with him without any frustrations, without any kind of trouble, and without any kind of influence that will take me away from him, because we only have 2 days out of the whole entire week to ever see each other physically. And every time he likes to come, he wants to go and do something. Now, I work under an eBay for a sports retailer, doing listings and doing customer service. So during my time off of work, I don't want to be near anybody. So this weekend, we decided to stay in. Now, about Saturday night, it was really late, and we needed to eat because we were starving. And this was kind of a challenge of, should I go and make something, even though I am lazy? Should we go out and eat, even though it is freezing cold and neither of us wants to drive? Or should we just order food from Uber Eats, or Grubhub, or one of those other services? So we decided to look at Uber Eats because that's what I prefer, but they had a lack of drivers within our area. So instead of paying like $5 for Panda Express or the famous Chinese restaurant that's right next to us down the street for 10 minutes, that's usually like $2, now they're all $20 because someone has to drive all the way from somewhere else to our area. So now that this has happened, we were like, we cannot afford this. So we decided to go to Grubhub, and Grubhub does have some drivers within our area. So that way, it was cheaper. It was only about $6 for the restaurant that we wanted. So that was really, really nice. Now, we ordered our food around 7:30, 7:35. We were like, cool. Food should be delivered here around 8:20ish. Now, we waited, starving our butts off for a whole entire hour, and we were like, our food is 10 minutes late. It's around 8:30, 8:35. We call up the Chinese restaurant. We're like, hey, where's the food? Because on the app, it said it's still being cooked. And I'm like, if it's going to be cooked for a whole entire hour, it better be pretty good. So this is what confused me and them at the same exact time. They stated that the food was picked up 30 minutes ago, prior to our call, and has been on delivery to us since. Now, it is a Saturday night. It is freezing cold, I understand that, but this person should have a nice vehicle that at least has a heater. If not, he should not be driving outside. And there should be no one outside in the first place because there's no traffic. So he should not have any problems driving down the road for a 10-minute drive from the Chinese restaurant to ours. For the past 30 minutes, we have no idea where this man has been, while us starving children have to wait a little bit longer for our food. You can hear the exhaustion in my voice. That is the exhaustion from Saturday. We were out of breath, we were starving, we were dying, so we called up the Chinese restaurant. And they said there's nothing we could do, it was still in delivery. 20 minutes later, about an hour after expected delivery, it's around 9:10, 9:15, the delivery man finally shows up. So we're like, cool, finally, food! The man looked at me, smiling, like, I'm sorry I'm late. He says, and I quote, shit you not, sorry I'm a bit late. The previous driver was mugged and beaten, and I had to take over the delivery after helping him to the hospital. Now, he tried to make us feel bad For him to be late. Are you kidding me? Not only was he late, he also lied to me. And even if it wasn't a lie, he shouldn't have told me that. The moment we closed the door and he's walking away, my boyfriend goes, he's obviously lying. And I just looked at him and I'm like, no shit. How do you even get beaten and mugged while there's no one around? No traffic, and it is 30 degrees outside. How do you get mugged in an area that literally has nobody outside? So, we're starving. We didn't want to deal with anything. While we're eating, I messaged Grubhub to see if I can get like some kind of compensation or at least an apology. And there was a 600 people wait. Now, I think that this may have been capped or something because it was stuck at 600. So either there was a limit or that no one was at the office and the hours of operation was lying to us and just had 600 at the cap. At this point, I just didn't care. So we couldn't contact Grubhub in any shape, form, or fashion. And we just said, screw it, we'll contact him in the morning. Comes the next morning. The first time I tried talking to them, he disconnected to us. It may have been our phone, I don't know. I would forgive that. But the lady that we had next basically told us that, well, we'll contact the Chinese food restaurant, and then basically left. And then she came back and like, they refused to give us a refund for your refund for compensation. I told him no. We weren't mad about the restaurant, we were mad about your driver and your service. She said, oh, I'm so sorry. Here is a compensation of free delivery the next time you purchase something for $10 or more. Are you kidding me? I don't want this. I want a compensation for the food that was ruined when delivery was over a whole entire hour over the expected time. And then she disconnected. So, I will not be ordering anything from Grubhub for quite a while until they fix it. So I'll either just go out and eat, or I'll use Uber Eats, because apparently they're the only people who care about their own service and their own company. I think I've had a problem with Uber Eats once, and they compensated the whole entire meal and gave me free delivery the next time. So, what you gonna do? I will happily give anybody $10 just for delivering me food, because I know how shitty it is to drive with Uber Eats because I've driven it before, but it does pay well if the customers tip. And to everybody who does not tip, there's a special place in hell for you. So, yeah. Here's a beautiful drawing of a man who is delivering Chinese food with a head of a fortune cookie. Now, thank you everybody for who has been watching. Thank you for listening to me rant. Thank you for nothing, Mr. Grubhub. I guess I have to make commentary for my videos now, huh? See you in the next video. Is the video still going?